to our channel. My name is Roxy and I am the mom of Holo Holo Adventures. So as you can see, I am out and about. I'm actually in the car and I am driving to work. It is the first day of spring break for my oldest daughter, and she is actually at home with my husband. She will be with my husband all week, and I figured let's document spring break, whether I'm with my daughter or not. But yesterday, the Department of Education in Hawaii decided to extend spring break. So instead of 1 week of having spring break, my daughter will have 2 weeks of spring break. And so that is awesome, but also, you know, as two working parents, we have to figure out what are we gonna do now that we have, you know, our daughter home for another week. So fortunately, my husband does work from home, and with everything going with COVID-19, he is unable to do any of his outside of the home job duties. And because of that, he will be staying put at home. So we are fortunate that he is able to be at home during this time, which is great because that means I don't have to take time off. And if I needed to, I can. I'm actually taking 1 day off this week. The plan was for us to go out as a family, and so I don't know. I mean, the whole thing with social distancing and everything, you're debating now, okay, it's spring break, but what are we gonna do, you know? So this Wednesday I am off, and you know what, we're gonna make this pretty much maybe a week or 2 week spring break vlog video. So don't be surprised, there's going to be clips every day of spring break. I'm just going to document what we have done this week and next week. But right now, my plans are, I have a list of things that I have for my daughter to do. So leave me down below, what do you have in mind for your kids too? And how long is your spring break? Did it get extended because of COVID-19? I'm curious to hear what other families are doing during this time. How are you educating your children? So if you've been following our channel for a while, you know that my daughter struggles with reading. And so there's a couple things we plan to work on during spring break. First thing is we do have a subscription to ABC Mouse. We've had it since my daughter was probably 3 or 4 years old. So we've had it for a couple years now. And she is almost finishing up with that. I think she's at that last year of ABC Mouse. So the goal is by the end of spring break to be 50% done by level 9, for level 9. So that is about 5% a day, which she should have the time to do it, right? Because what else are you going to do all day? We also have access to something called Smarty Ants. My daughter's school provides that, and so I will also be having her work on that. No specific goal in, because I'm not really sure how the Smarty Ants program works. All I know is it does help with reading. So I might just tell her to do an hour of Smarty Ants a day or something. I'm not sure, but I do have a little paper list now of everything she needs to do, and she's been asking me to write all these like notes to her lately. So I'm hoping that this would be like something she was excited to see. So that's the second thing. So ABC Mouse, Smarty Ants. The third one is practice her spelling words. So for second grade, every week she gets a list of words, about 20 words a week. And the goal is to learn the words, spell the words, learn the words. So her teacher shared that she she remembers it for the week, just like how what I observed. She remembers it for a week and can do okay on a test, and then a couple weeks later she forgets the word. She completely forgets the word. So the goal is to practice those words too. So that's another one. We are doing journal writing. So I have tried to implement a journal writing daily. Sometimes it's not daily, but for spring break we will make it daily to practice with her sentences and using her spelling words. So right now we have, the goal is in the journal is 5 sentences, and I told Kyra she needs to use those spelling words in the sentence. So that is the plan. And then also 3 books, having her read 3 books a day. So that is the overall plan. So it may sound a lot, but at the same time I feel like it's not. I mean, you're talking about no school at all day. You know, there's 24 hours in a day. My daughter will wake up probably around 7, maybe 7:30, and go to bed about 8:39. So, you know, you got roughly 12 hours of the day, and I want to make sure that time is also spent wisely. I mean, in previous breaks, I know that I could always do a little bit better with helping her succeed in terms of education. And I just need to make sure I follow through. You know, for me as a working mom, you know, I can honestly tell you the truth. I fall behind, you know, with trying to help my daughter. And, you know, I mean, I don't want to, you know, this is just a true mom guilt. You know, when your daughter's not doing well, you're going to feel bad, and you're going to feel like you're doing something wrong. And I also need to remember to give myself grace, and, you know, just a little bit of implementing daily. If I can do at least 30 minutes a day, then that's what I can do, you know. So, but spring break, lots of goals, and I know Kyra can do it. You know, I really hope her mind is stimulated, and that she will, you know, she's the type that if she does this, then she'll get this, you know. And Kyra has enjoyed, you know, playing outside with neighborhood kids lately, and I love it too. But I also have told Kyra, if you are not doing your work, you can't go play outside, you know. So it's almost like oh, well, if I do this, then mommy will let me do this, you know. So we'll see how it all goes. First day of spring break, so I will let you know how much Kyra has done. All right, I will check in with you all later and let you know how it all goes today. I am done with work. It is 4:06 p.m. If you can see behind me in the background, it is pouring rain right now, so my hair is a little wet, but it's raining, everyone. It's raining. But bad news for me, my daughter's school has announced that they will close. My youngest daughter, she goes to preschool. They have decided to close as of tomorrow, and they will reopen on March 30th. So of course, stressed because it's my littlest one, and this is 2 weeks of no school for preschool, and they will not be refunding or reimbursing anything for these 2 weeks. So high level stress, of course. That's a lot of money being that we won't see. You know, working families, if we didn't have care, we'd have to pay someone else to watch our children, you know, when we technically already paid someone to watch our children. I mean, this is real life talk as working moms who pay for our children to go to school. It's not cheap. If you know how expensive preschool is, it is not cheap. And the fact that we do it every month, it's crazy, but we have no choice. We have no choice. We live in Hawaii, guys. It's expensive here. I cannot stay home. I am unable to stay home. I mean, so, and you know, it sucks. All I can say is it does suck. I mean, I understand it if we all want to stay safe, but if all the schools, considering all the schools in Hawaii are going to close down, then employers need to also be considerate of the fact that all these children are all home. Who's going to watch all these kids, you know? And like I said, I'm fortunate my husband works from home, so he can be home, but he also has so much patience to watch 2 kids at home. I mean, so I'm thinking what my plan is. I mentioned to you all I am taking 1 day off this week, and I think I am also going to try to take an additional day off or 2. I'm not sure yet. Maybe taking 1 more day off this week and possibly another day off next week, just so that way my husband is not overwhelmed, because I want to make sure that, you know, my husband's still working. That's the thing too, is he's home, but he's still at the end of the day working, but home. And any of you work at home parents, you know that you still need to do your daily duties as your job, but now you're gonna have 2 kids at the house, and one of them being my 3-year-old. I don't mind Mia and my husband, my you know, I don't mind. I'm sorry, I mean Kyra. Kyra is independent. She for the most part can take care of herself, but my littlest one, she needs someone to take care of her. And as of right now, my husband would have to put that attention on her, and he would not be able to do that, you know, for the next 14 days, you know. And you know, just like all couples and families, we have to work together. So, you know, at this time, you know, I'm as working families, like, I'm gonna have to figure out another day or 2 to take off, just so my husband doesn't feel as stressed out too. So that's what I'm thinking in my mind. Guys, it's raining. It's so pouring right now. I have to show you all. I don't know if you can see right now how the rain is, but I'm gonna flip you on and show you how crazy raining it is right now. So this is how bad the rain is right at this moment. I know you can see the GoPro mount right now, but you can still see the rain and the noise, and it is coming down hard right now. It's coming down hard, everyone. What a great start to spring break here in Hawaii. It's pouring rain, guys. Pouring rain. So don't mind me. Everything's really raw right now. This whole spring break vlog pretty much is going to be a very raw, barely edited vlog. I have to tell you that. I'm going to keep it just raw as is. This is what's happening right now, because everything's crazy, guys. I mean, you probably see it where you all live, but everything is crazy here in Hawaii as well. It's just as bad. I cannot believe it. It's crazy raining. My daughter's school is closing. It's supposedly spring break. It's a mess, everyone. It's a mess. It's raining. I think when I see my husband and we talk, I know he'll probably say, don't worry about me. I don't have to take an additional day or 2, you know, so we'll see. I have to talk it out with my husband, see what he'd like me to do. If he wants me to take any additional days off, he may tell me no to save it because we might need it for something else. So we really have to just take it one day at a time. I mean, you know, like I give my husband, you know, credit for going to be home with the kids because it's not easy. It is not easy. And so I just want him to know too that I appreciate that he is able to stay home and be with them at this time because I obviously can't. So I come home and this is what I find. Kyra, tell me what you all picked up today.
I picked salt and vinegar, cashew fruit by the foot, and fruit roll-ups. We got cheese balls, mustard, hot soup. We got some fruits, soup.
Mm-hmm.
Another soup. We also got, I don't know what this is, but it's a soup. This is rice.
Wash this.
Rice, ice, vanilla. We got Daddy's drink.
Daddy's drink. All right.
And
Well,
more soup.
good job. Good job getting a bunch of items. Good
And more
job.
soup. Hi, everybody.
Hi, Kyra. How was your first day of spring break?
Good.
Good. What did you and Daddy do today?
You and Sean shopping for what's happening in Hawaii right now?
Oh, what kind of goodies did you buy?
Chips, soup, Daddy's drinks.
I see. Was it really busy at the stores?
Yes, like almost all the shelves were like nothing.
Oh, wow. It was like empty?
Yeah, like there were fishing carts, like toy fishing carts for kids, but there's like maybe 2 or 3.
Oh, wow. How are you feeling today?
Good.
Good. What kind of things have you done at home when you were home?
Did my work.
Yeah? What kind of work?
ABC, math, smarty ants, and reading, and doing my journal with my words.
Good. All right. Well, that's good. Mommy fixed your ABC mouse, so that way tomorrow you can do ABC mouse, right? We want to make sure you try to get up to 5%, okay? And our additional 5%, making it what? 10%, right?
Yeah.
Or at least 10% tomorrow, okay? And how long did you do Smarty Ants for?
Maybe 20 or 30 minutes.
All right. So what we'll do is we'll work on a little bit more of Smarty Ants too, okay? All right. So now we are on our way to go pick up my youngest at her preschool. So like I mentioned earlier, it is raining. Like I mentioned earlier, today is the last day for my daughter's preschool. So that means that she will also be home with Kyra, and they both will have a spring break for almost 2 weeks. So you will be getting updates all week long, guys. So I hope you enjoy this series, and stay tuned for more videos. See ya.
See you later.
Bye.
Ron here with Holo Holo Adventures, and today is the first day of spring break with the oldest, plus this first day of confining yourself to your own house. Yeah. So, with that being said, today, for the first day of spring break, went and got some stuff for the house, and this trying not to eat out and everything. And then also found out that the youngest is not going to be having daycare either for the next 2 weeks. So I love my kids, but 2 weeks in the same house with them all day, 24/7, going to drive me nuts. So priorities right there, as you can see. But that's not for just for 2 weeks. That's just in case it lasts longer than 2 weeks. and then also have the hurricane stash. Yep, so what we're going to start doing is for spring break and this slash thank you, China, by the way, thank you very much. Yeah, and all that stuff going on. So we'll be doing these short little videos and everything about how stuff's going. I did go to work earlier today, but not much for me to do at work considering I plan events for a living. Ain't no events happening right now. So a lot of admin, busy work and stuff like that, the boring stuff. So, but thanks for tuning in. We'll keep you updated.
Hi, Mia.
Hi.
Guess what, baby?
Hi, everybody.
Guess what, Mia?
Huh?
You have no school for almost 2 weeks.
Yay.
You get to be with me, Kyra. Yes, you get to hang out with Kyra during spring break, okay?
And Daddy.
And Daddy. You get to hang out with Kyra and Daddy during spring break, okay, baby?
And Daddy.
What? Why, you want to be with Mommy?
Yeah.
Well, I'll make sure I stay home at least 1 day each week, okay?
No, 2 days each week.
We'll have to see, okay? But at least Daddy can be home with you all, so Daddy will be home with you all, okay?
Daddy.
We're gonna go home now and see Daddy, okay? Alright, so we just picked up Mia and I told her that she will be staying home with Kyra. So, you know, at this age, you know, Kyra's 7, Mia's 3. Mia doesn't really understand, but all she knows is she gets to be with big sister. And Kyra, she does understand what's going on. They taught her about, you know, all this in school before spring break, so she is pretty aware of everything.
Yeah, can you say what?
But yep, so
Say
you're
what?
just going to be on this fun adventure with us during spring break.
Say what? Say
I hope you all have a good
Good
day. I hope you enjoyed this
Good
raw unedited vlog. I am really just gonna keep it really raw,
soil.
minimal editing, and you're just gonna see how it really is. So stick around. I will be updating all spring break here in our lovely household. All right, you all have a wonderful day. Mwah.